The most popular movie I've been in is called The Holy Trinity. It's a horror movie. I've been on Netflix. Netflix is called I Think You Should Leave, which is very popular, and a lot of people know me from that show. I've been on Apple TV's For All Mankind, which is about space, and I play a Russian guy over there. I speak Russian.
Ты русский?
Да, я знаю русский.
Откуда ты?
Я не родил на Russia. Мои родители, они родили на Узбекистан.
Узбекистан?
Да.
Ясно.
Ты знаешь русский?
Да.
Немножко. Как ты знаешь?
Я учу русский язык со школы. Я работал в России там 5 лет.
Ну красиво, ты знаешь русский.
太亲切了。OK.
You can do the interview in Russian.
OK. 所以呢，这个他加入工会了吗？
I am in part of the union, the SAG union. I've joined since COVID, so 2020.
因为我们今天见到了一个编剧，他说在好莱坞，你要想当编剧，你必须得加入工会，要不然没有保障。那他为什么才4年前才加入呢？
Because once you join the union, it's like you can't do a lot of non-union stuff, and you lose a lot of a lot of work. And also the union fees are crazy. Sometimes actors don't book any union stuff because you have so much competition. A lot of people hold off to join the union. They join it when they realize they're a little popular. Casting directors know them. They're getting a little publicity. Then it's a good time to join the union. Like I was getting a lot of big stuff. So they called me the union. For example, if you book something big on Netflix or Apple TV, or any major streaming platform, and you haven't joined the union or paid your dues, they'll be like, you cannot act until you pay the union. But after I joined, that's when COVID hit. So production shut down. So $3,000 I had to pay to join out of the window because the next 2 years there was no work in the union.
为什么工会没有活了呀？
Production companies and the union, they're always fighting. Because the production company doesn't want to pay union fees. They don't want to pay actors a lot of money. They want to get actors that are cheaper. They want to shoot in productions and places where it's cheaper, so they don't have to pay a lot to the union. Because let's say if you film here and you hire an actor, there's so many laws that the production companies need to follow with the union, so the actor gets paid a lot of money.
OK， 明白了。所以其实在现在的市场环境下，工会一方面说是要保护大家的利益，但是这种保护可能是也造成了，是不是很多制片方不愿意跟工会去合作
Correct.
To protect, right?
Yes.
OK， 明白。那听说他还开 Uber。Yes,
I do Uber Eats to pay the bills. I started doing that like 2 years. But last week, after I got off 2 days after I got off the phone with you, Gabby, or something, 3 days, I was on a red light doing Uber, and this big truck hit me on a red light. My car completely got totaled.
Oh, wow.
So the car is done, and I had to go to the hospital. Thank God I'm okay, but that was helping me pay the bills. Because when sometimes you're not going to get work as an actor, and you got to find other jobs to stay busy. I can show you the picture if you want to see.
我操，都撞成这样了。
Yeah, and then there's another one.
OK.
Yeah.
OK， 那个人会赔他很多钱吗？
I got a lawyer. They're gonna pay me, but it's not gonna be that much because the guy's insurance sucks.
啊？
Well, basically because I don't have any broken bones, it's really hard, especially here in California, to sue someone for his assets. The guy who hit me is only 23, so you can tell he doesn't really have money. So it's like if I sue him, there's no guarantee I'm gonna get money. So we sued the insurance company because there's guarantee that I'm gonna get money from his insurance. Yeah. I know, it sucks.
那他还要给律师付钱吗？
Yeah, 30%. Yeah,
30%.
Yeah.
他被抢了吧？
You've been wrong.
But yeah, I mean, the lawyers, they just suck here. I've talked to so many lawyers, they're just scumbags.
So sad.
Yeah, I know, it sucks. It sucks being in an accident, especially in California.
我操，OK，那这个像对于他来讲的话，他的车坏了，那这个他不能送 Uber 了，那对他的影响大吗？
Yeah, so right now, well, I've been busy after the accident happened. Like, I've been booking a lot of stuff, which was nice. But I've been busy this whole week with a vertical show. Like, I've been cast for a vertical show as a lead, so I've been working that every day. Like, I'm going to film tomorrow, and then the next day after this. So today was my day off, basically. But yeah, it's just hard to get around without a car.
Ну как дела?
Нормально?
Нормально все.
Да. Ой.
Нужно говорить, если они дают снимать все там, да.
Водичка нужно?
Че?
Водичка, вода?
А, вода, да, yes.
从后面冰箱给他拿瓶水，给他展示一下咱中国人的冰箱啊。
No. Oh, thank you so much.
холодильник.
Холодильник, там маленький. 对。
理想同学，
主驾你好，
给副驾打开按摩。
副驾座椅按摩帮你打开了，好好放松哦。
Дают массаж, что ли?
Да, я скажу. Я сказал ему, да. Делать тебе массаж.
Это что, это не идет на газ, да?
Электрич.
Это электрический.
向西方向。
Это красиво.
Можно ехать на электричестве или там, на бензин, но эта машина использует бензин производить электричество.
Okay.
Welcome to Hollywood. This is our lifestyle. Also, I've realized the last 2 years, China, they've come to America and they started to do a lot of verticals, which is helping American actors, especially the ones in LA, to survive and continue pursuing their acting career, basically. Actually, I've been doing a lot of non-union stuff. I know I could get in trouble with the union, but I don't care. I'm like, whatever.
Last time you guys were go back.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Okay, ready guys? Still rolling and action.
Excuse me, ma'am.
What are you doing? Don't you know my boyfriend has tens of millions of power?
Sorry, ma'am. It's protocol for everyone.
He'll be here soon, and then you can kiss your job goodbye. Babe! He's just harassing me.
What?
I have 10 million power, and I'm an invited guest.
That's enough. So what if you got power? I've got 80 million, and also the camera caught everything. Please get in line and follow the protocol.
Okay, and cut.
Vertical, this one was paying $350 for the day, each day. But each one is different. It's been going up. Like I saw one the other day for auditioning for $500, and then another one for $600 a day, and then they shoot for 7-10 days, which is not bad, you know.
OK，那这个跟他在好莱坞演戏不是一个量级的吧？
Totally different. The pay is different. The structure is different. Obviously, Hollywood stuff pay a lot more. It's in the thousands bracket. Verticals are nice too. They treat the actors really good too, but you don't have overtime. And verticals move so fast. Like, you don't have a rest. Where Hollywood, yeah, relax. You know, we could come back to this. We can shoot this the next 6 months. It'll be fun. Verticals, you only got 7 days. Let's do this. The next 15 hours, we're shooting 15 pages straight through. The union, they can't get their stuff together. And then also the paychecks for unions has not been good. Like Netflix doesn't pay very well. And also a lot of the companies now, they're using, I don't know if you guys know what nepotism is, but like they're using people who were born into the family or from friends that they want in those shows. Like it's all about connection. And if like he's my cousin or my best friend, I'm gonna put him on the TV. They're not gonna put somebody new, so they keep the same people. And it's so hard for somebody like me who I don't know anybody, like nobody is related to me in this business. It's hard for me to go in there and be like, hey, I want to be part of the show on a bigger gig. They will never put you on that unless you're connected with somebody's family member or they know someone that knows you very well. Then you can work in these big projects. What, 4% of people that actually make it in Hollywood? Very small percentage. And the union can't do anything to fix those problems because you have to book union work to have good income, basically. And a lot of actors, there's so many actors here, they don't book a lot of union stuff. So many, you know.
I wrote an animated comedy series.
Damn.
In the realm of like Rick and Morty, South Park. Yeah, we had some producers over here that were like helping us get it made. Yeah.
Really?
I've worked with an orchestra and animation, so if you need music, I got you.
Oh, fuck yeah. Exactly. Yeah, this is how it goes. The more networking connections, the better.
How you get work.
And Dave is pretty good at it. Yeah, he's pretty good. What up, man?
What's up, chicken?
Hey, man, consent. You gotta get consent.
Awesome, all right, dude. Hey, how you doing, brother? Wow. Catwoman. Oh, they're playing poker?
It's a great party. I thought there was going to be like 10 people in an apartment. Turns out there's 100 in a house. I turned down this event like 2 years in a row. I'm really glad to be here. Go to parties like this when you don't want to go out. You know, I'd rather be home watching Netflix. And but I thought, hey, I'll go to Dave's place. There's a camera crew. Let's hang out.
Los Angeles is a game of psychological warfare. But you must go to the parties. You must meet tons of people. That's the only way.
Now I took a bus. Yeah, I took 2 buses to come here. It took me about an hour or 2. Yeah, I came here alone, but I have my friends outside. Yeah. Oh, there he is. Right, that's how we met, right? The Daniel Wu commercial. Yeah, that's Daniel Wu. I'm the army guy. Oh. Yeah.
我係黃國義嘅吳彥祖。隊長，我中意偵察。
所以今天他认识到什么新朋友了吗？
Yes, I made some new friends here. Yeah. I was talking to a couple. I got some of their information. Yeah.
他们是演员还是经纪人之类的？
Some of them are a producer I met today. Okay, and I met a couple of writers, people who write scripts. But yeah, I'm meeting people. I'm still meeting people. I'm still going around, talking, making connections.
I think connections, plays probably about 35% of like, as part of your career is like, you know, who you establish with, who you know.
Look over here. They're getting each other's contacts so that maybe they can use each other at some point, and you know, one person can hire the other person and bring them in.
Not everyone is going to be super famous and super wealthy, but I think the key is living authentically and finding ways you can to enjoy your life while making money doing what you love.
You definitely have to have multiple sources of income. It's so expensive to live here, and there are so many people that you have to compete with, so you've got to work very hard and have multiple jobs for sure.
I act, I dance, I model, and as everybody else here, I also have a survivor job in a restaurant.
So sometimes it's better to struggle out here and be your authentic self in that struggle than to sell yourself for success. Yeah.
Well, I work on baby animal shows and I light fires for fun and drink alcohol. Have a good time. Don't take yourself too seriously, you know. To my knowledge, it's 20% skill, 80% personality. Everyone's like, they're stuck in a bubble and they're not gonna be focusing on your problem because each person has their own problems here. A lot of people have a hard time getting over themselves because they expect a lot, but they don't get those expectations. And then when they don't get those expectations, they become depressed and they realize that this is not going to work for them, you know, and they usually fly back to their family, or some of them get addicted to drugs like weed
So being homeless here is very easy because it's like you're not going to be working, you're going to be depressed, and then you're going to do things that's not morally correct, like drugs or having sex with different people, you know? So it's like all kinds of things, and then you kind of lose yourself here in Hollywood.
OK， 哎，我们去哪能找到演员流浪汉？
There's a lot of them in Santa Monica, Venice Beach. There's so many actors there that are homeless. Yeah, even Hollywood Boulevard. So many are actors.
А можно смотреть твою комнату?
Да, идем. Ну, там мне два собака есть там. Hey. Ну, идем.
不过我觉得在美国，你只要不吸毒，你就已经赢了。
Yeah, I mean, if you don't do drugs, but if you do want to make it in this business faster, they did things that got them there, like sexual things, to get them to the top. Because there's no way a young actress or actor makes it to the top unless they do something that's not good.
OK.
Yeah, because they're like a group, and if you don't do what they say, and I've been offered before by big producers, big casting directors to do things with them, and I refused. For example, a lot of them are bisexual, you know, and they're older men who are in power. They got a lot of connections. They're like big film producers, television producers, and a lot of them are married. They have a girlfriend. They want you to basically give them a blowjob and do other things, not just a blowjob, but like, you know, hang out with them, do other sex parties with them. And it's like this thing you got to be part of, you know. That's why you hear later on actors, they say, oh, he made me do it. That's not true. It's you decided to do it to be famous, you know.
Да. Это хорошо.
Хорошо. Я это все выиграл.
Whoa.
Those are my role models. You see, Brad Pitt. I've met Brad Pitt. I have a picture if you guys want to see. Yeah. This is Brad Pitt. I want Malibu. I want this in
Malibu.
Malibu, yeah. Yeah. Hopefully I get a Porsche, you know, one day.
这些照片都是他在杂志上剪下来的吗？
Yeah, I did. I cut it up. It was like somebody brought a magazine and I saw the pictures. I'm like, oh my God, Malibu? Like, I want to live in Malibu by the beach. Hopefully I'm going to manifest it. Yeah.
Good things are coming my way.
Yeah. Hopefully I could be a billionaire. It's good to dream. I've been doing it for 15 years. I started as a kid in Brooklyn, New York. And then I moved to LA 10 years ago, and I started pursuing it more seriously. And one day I saw the movie The Mummy with Brandon Fraser, and I was like, God, I want to be an actor like Brandon Fraser. And me and my brother did it in New York. We started filming YouTube videos about it, and people liked it. That's how I got into acting, because of my brother, because of Brandon Fraser. Yeah.
They call him the Lee. Yeah, Lee. Yeah.
Oh,
nice. Yeah. A lot of space.
Wow.
Yeah. So,
display here. Okay. These are nice.
Yeah, nice H's, huh? It shows me.
Very nice.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
他今儿说了一个概念，其实特别重要，就是说一不小心就会成为流浪汉。李想同学，
主驾请讲。
洛杉矶是不是流浪汉之都？
是的。
你看。
洛杉矶因为其大量的无家可归者而被一些人称为流浪汉之都。据报告，洛杉矶县的无家可归者人数